recording? Is everything fire? Is everything good?
Yeah.
What's
All
up?
right.
What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the pod with your host leskuzzy and Nick 25. Unfortunately, we missed a week. That's our first time missing a week. So, hey, it happens. One, we ran into technical issues. That's number one. Two, my man Vinique was he was on vacation for like a few days.
Yeah, I took a vacation weekend and then we had technical difficulties. So right before when we recorded, the very next day I was gonna leave and then so we got lost.
Yeah, we
The
got
episode
lost
got
in the
lost.
sauce. So how's like without weekend? How's like the weekend though?
It was a vibe. It was a vibe. It was a lot of relaxing. It was no work. I ain't had to worry about nothing or wake up at any time that
So
another
y'all
nigga
didn't
needed
do
me to wake up.
nothing at the Poconos.
It was great. It was great.
So what did
Honestly,
y'all do?
it sounds like it's boring, but really, if you just do
Yeah, but
nothing,
I want to know like what did y'all do? Like y'all didn't go.
we watched every Ice Cube movie ever because for some reason that was just on the TV, and
What?
then
So y'all just went. Y'all just decided. How long was the drive? That my question. That how long was the drive?
um, was it 2 hours? It was 2 hours. It could be lower than 2 hours, but I missed the exit like once.
Alright. So
We not gonna
you
count
drove 2 hours just to go watch an ice cream movie. Y'all didn't go. Did y'all go do
that.
anything at
No,
all?
that's the best though. It's the best. We did. We actually we only ate and we sat in the room for 3 days. It was
So y'all
fire.
didn't do
I know.
nothing.
I
Y'all
know. It
didn't go
doesn't
to the
sound.
like to the like. Y'all didn't go to like the places where the dude like the zip lining, the tube turning.
Nah, but neither of us like heights and wanted to do that. We didn't really care about doing
Okay, y'all
interesting
could have
shit,
just
and it
went
was
to the
raining
fake.
all weekend.
Y'all
So I
could
don't
have.
even know if that shit was optional.
Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say y'all could have just went to the like the fake like the museum where there's like the water park. Y'all could have just
We
went
could
there.
have. We could have. We could have. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
y'all
know.
could
We
have
didn't
just
really want to
sat
do shit anyway, so
because I'm like, yo, y'all went to the parking lot and just sat in the room. That was just y'all could have just did that at the crib.
hey, that is true. That is true. But I don't know. It was fire. It was fire. You gotta
Yeah,
do it.
I'm like,
You
y'all
gotta
could have
do it
just
once.
yeah. I was like, y'all could have just did that at the crib though. But I gonna lie. People, if y'all don't know, I have been at the parking lot, so that's why I was like surprised that they didn't do nothing. I went to the parking lot. It was like what 2 years ago? Yeah, it was 2 years ago. Am I wrong? Yeah, it was 2 years ago. So yeah, I am like
There's a lot of stuff, but it's not stuff for like us. Like it's zip lining. I think there is
there's a
snowboarding type
zip
shit, but it
lining,
wasn't snowing.
but I don't think if I know people were scared of heights, but I don't think that was it was that high when I did it.
I ain't doing that shit. I'm scared of heights, and she don't like putting trust in shit. So we both not gonna go. And we
What
need
I
somebody
what?
that's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
take
I
us.
was gonna say if you always scared of there's the roller coaster that shit was fun. I would if I ever go back to the Pokemon, I would do that shit again. It's like a roller coaster, so it's that slow. Then when it gets up, then like when you get there, there's the guy at the end. He's like, "Oh, yeah, ready?" He's like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Did you take off the brakes?" And now you can drift. It's like yeah, car chase, but it's technically not really. But it's fast. It's fast. You gotta be not scared of speed. If you're scared of like speed or like scared of roller coasters, that shit not for you.
It's
Although
for
I
me.
feel
It's
like
not having control of stuff. If I don't have control of whatever I'm driving fast is nothing because
no,
I
you
know how to
you got
drive.
control. There's a handbrake.
But
There's
oh,
a handbrake though.
see,
But
then that would be fun.
the fun part is not the fun part of the whole ride is the speed.
Mm.
That's the fun part of the ride. You gotta have the speed because it dips off, then it goes. And it's fun. I gonna lie,
Okay.
it's fun. What else did we do when I was there? I did trip topping, but you say you're scared of heights, so that shit not for you.
As a negative. I
That
seen
shit.
some cool like treehouse type shit. Like people have Airbnbs in tree houses, like literal
Okay, I
trees.
don't know about that.
that shit looks
I
cool, but again, heights and bridges.
I don't know
Like,
about that.
yo,
I don't think I saw that. Maybe I wait. Oh yeah, you could. Y'all know what y'all could have did, but I don't know if they were open. Y'all could have segued.
that
Yeah,
probably be tough.
yeah, just segue through like the thing, like the woods. Yeah, y'all could have segued because they're just going through the wood. It's like a one. It's like a straight line. It's not a straight
Okay,
line, but it's like you're in the woods. You're just going through like the woods and coming back. It's like one trip. It's supposed to be two trips, but we did one.
okay. Sounds tough. Sounds tough. Maybe
Yeah.
next time we'll try it. Maybe next time, but I don't know. When we was up there though, it didn't stop raining. It was
Yeah, it was
terrible.
like yeah, yeah, but yeah,
So we
yeah,
just vibed. We just vibed. That's
yeah.
all.
I think they went on the wrong. Probably it was the wrong weekend because it was raining all weekend. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I know some of your friends are like, why y'all, yeah, you guys are just talking about stuff. Wait, man, we gotta talk about stuff, man. Yeah, why y'all want to? We can't have fun and talk about life. We can't be talking about better ass sports every single day. We gotta talk about life sometimes, man. That's the good. Like that's why me and I think that's why me and his friendship is probably like the best. He's probably my closest friends because even though we talk better rap, sometimes sports, it's more like sometimes we just talk like about life, like just chill out, just talk life, talk about how he's doing. He lives like almost an. I need to take yeah. I might. Also, I'm thinking about getting my permit and my license though.
Your permanent your license?
Yeah, I don't know when, but
Okay,
I'm
okay. You got anybody that can take you driving?
like to like teach me how to drive. My mom.
Because to be real, that is the one problem that everybody runs into. It's nobody that will take them driving or trust them driving.
Oh yeah,
And teaching
I
people how to drive is not easy. So I actually understand why people don't really be ready to just take people driving.
oh yeah, I was gonna also like go to a driving school.
A driving school? Mm.
And like it's like
I
what?
wonder how
It's
that goes. I don't know.
like what? It's like down the street here from my house. Like there's a driving school that just they just take you like take lessons like every 2 weeks. They just take
Okay.
you teach you how to like go through the highway everything. But
Okay.
yeah. All right. Now, how we start? Should we start with the sports?
Uh, we can
Yeah.
start with sports because there's not much in bad rep. It's just an interesting conversation, but it's not much.
Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? We last week when we did the episode, it didn't record. We talked about the fight, the Tank and Ryan Garcia fight. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. Who was
I
right,
said it was
Les? Who was
well,
right?
but technically speaking, I didn't pick Ryan to, and I said it was a 50-50 fight.
I know.
But I was wrong. It was not a 50-50 fight throughout the fight.
Not 50
Uh,
50 at
Tank
all.
Tank showed his experience, his IQ. Ryan, uh, Ryan showed his uh probably his lack of experience.
He got heart. He
He had
has heart.
heart.
That is one thing you got to give him, though. He has heart.
He has
I
heart.
don't think.
Plus two. Come to find out he went in that ring injured
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That is technically true. That is technically true.
because it was found out. When I watched the whatever the all access, right? He didn't say throughout the whole all access, right? Throughout the all access, they didn't bring it up. It was like when the knockout punch, like after the knockout punch, his trainer was like, "Did he hit you on your rib?" He's like, "I figured that he hit you in the rib." He's like, "Yeah, he hit him in that rib." He's like, "Yep, I knew it." Uh, but with that being said, he also yesterday was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. When we were recording, this is a Tuesday. Yesterday, he parted ways with his trainer, So he's looking for a new trainer. So that's one thing. That's one cleaning house, but he still gotta clean house his promotion because I feel like he also has to clean house Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins. I love Bernard Hopkins from Philly, but that was a bad look. Y'all left that man out there by himself. So yeah. Uh
Yeah, they left him out there, but he had heart. He did what he had to do. I think he was technically injured because after the fight they were saying that someone told Tank that he got like knocked out in training
no,
camp
yeah.
with that same body blow.
Yeah.
Um,
So
it's I mean it's still a fight and he still didn't cop any
yeah,
pleas, so I like
one thing I
Ryan.
like even I think Tank's trainer said didn't confirm it, but he hinted that he kind of gave a hint confession that like, yeah, we kind of knew that he was injured because he was on an interview and he was asked, it's like the spies, and he said this is out of war. He's like, yeah, he's boxing, but he's out of war. He's like, out of war, there's spies, there's information. And after that, he's like, I'm always like, if he part ways, he's like, I'm open. He's like, one thing I'm open to do is I'm open to train Ryan. He's like, I'll work up in open arms. I'll train him. He's like, I'll train him because one thing he showed in that fight, he has his heart. He has a heart, and he's not scared to fight. He's like, some people who just take the fight, who ask for a fight, but they'll get in there scared. He's like, but he's like, he took the fight. He's like, he came there to fight. It was unfortunately, that was the thing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you old. I only respect people until they give me 40, man. What happened to the Grizzlies? Grizzlies. Are you still good in the West?
Hey, Dylan Brooks. This is also breaking news. Just found this out a couple hours ago.
Hold on. Wait. Don't,
Yeah.
don't jump yet. Don't jump yet. Yeah, we gotta we gotta give like the suspense. Are you still good in the West? We ain't gonna jump. We ain't gonna say much. Are you still good in the West? That's my thing. Are you good in the West, Dylan Brooks? That's my question.
I don't know. Any coach that got LeBron should not be talking about that they're good. Are you serious? It's not AD. It's not fucking Wiggins or fucking Zion or even Curry. It's LeBron. Y'all playing LeBron in the first round. Stop playing. Ja talking about his hand hurt because he trying to dunk on everybody. Now Ja
Man, he
respect
kind
because
of
he the
broke
star
his
of the
hand.
team and he was getting busy. But the rest of y'all, like I knew the Grizzlies was come on. You can't tell me that's not a one man show. And one man shows ain't gonna work when you got Curry, Clay, and Draymond on the team. You got LeBron with AD. Even if AD is playing bummy, which sometimes he be playing
I
bummy.
go lie. We
But
ain't gonna say
AD
AD.
showed up a couple of them games, and y'all
I
needed
know.
somebody. Y'all needed
So
somebody.
I want to say this. It's not a one man show. Okay, you say that. I feel like it's a 2-man show. The Grizzlies is a 2-man show, and that's it. They
Who the
don't.
second man? Dylan Brooks.
No, not Dylan Brooks. Jerry.
Who the-
The second man is Jaren Jackson. He showed up. He played. He tried his best. He tried his best.
All right.
He tried
Jackson
his
is nice.
best to play defense, but how you gonna guard two big men? He, yeah,
Yeah, that is true.
he,
That is true. He's only one guy in this two. Yeah.
yeah, he's only one guy, and y'all put
They
him.
need somebody that's like okay and just put him at
No,
center.
because also
They need
because
a
they
Marc
like
Gasol.
they had Steven Adams. He got injured right before the playoffs. They had another center who also got injured. So literally all their injured, the centers all got injured. All the other centers who was on the team are undersized. They don't have a big body. The only big body they had on that team during the playoffs was Jaren Jackson. But Jaren Jackson was he's more of He's the leader. He's supposed to be the leader of the defense. So he's mainly kind of communicating because he's like the defensive player. But you can't ask him to guard also help guard LeBron and help guard AD. He's only one guy. Plus, he's also gotta make sure to cover all your mistakes. Dylan Brooks, Ja, we all know Ja is not a good defender, so he's guarding pretty much five guys, like four guys. So I don't know. Uh, so yeah, no. Remember when Dylan Brooks said, well, I think it was game 2. I'm not sure, but y'all can correct me in the comments. He said, "I told LeBron he's old, and I poke bears. It's like I'm not scared bears. I'm not scared of bears. I poke bears, right? That's what he said, right? Am I wrong?" And he said, I only give respect to somebody give me 40. You want to know the last score? The score had the see, LeBron didn't give you LeBron gave you 40 in the other game, right? Not game 5, but game 4. He gave you 40, right? It's not 40 points, but it was 40. He scored 20 points and 22 rebounds. If we do the math, it was 42, right? So he had a 2020 game. That's 40, right? Am I wrong? Right? It's 40, right?
He
2020 game
dropped
is a
a 20-point double on you.
yeah. That's
20
a 40.
points and 20 boards.
Yeah, that's a 40 points, right? That's 40.
With
That's
an
40. But
all-star power forward. That's why I feel like LeBron is really just doing everything alone right now. Because
yeah,
ain't no
but
reason that I have an
nah, I
all-star power
think because
forward
I
and I
feel
gotta
like
grab 20
so
boards.
people don't know. I think the main focus like Anthony Davis came on. He was defensive. He played defense more. Mainly, he was like mainly focused on defense because he was that defensive. Like he was when he was on defense. AD was not letting any. It was not a layup line. You can't go in there. There was no way, buddy. You ain't going inside there. Right. So that was a 20. Then you go to game 6. Uh, if we do the final score was 125 to 85. Let's calculate. When you do that subtraction, if we subtract, is it not equal 40 points? So you asked for 40, right? I think they gave you 40. LeBron he didn't actually answer you directly, but he gave you 40. The Lakers said, "Oh, you poked the bear. We're gonna give you 40 points. We're gonna beat your team by 40 points." So you gotta respect that. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's a parade inside my city. Yeah, that's how every time you win the game, right? It's a parade inside my city. Yeah, it's a parade inside your go home. Another game. The Warriors moved on. They beat the Kings in Game 7. Steph Curry became Jesus Curry. He had 50 points, the most points in a Game 7. Shout out to the Kings. They put up a fight. They had a great plan.
I told you that team's too young and we don't know much
But
talent
I
on that
think
team for me to think that they're gonna
the
win that.
Kings part. I think the Kings. It all went to shambles when Darren Fox got injured.
True.
When he injured that hand and he played through that injury, it all went to shambles. It not didn't go to shambles, but I think that's kind of played in a part in Game 7, where they needed Fox and Monk. They came show up, but the other people that they were like Sabonis didn't show up. So yeah. So they kind of played. And
And
that said,
then
I don't know I don't know if this is true, but they said man called them old. I don't think it was more he didn't call you old because they asked like after the one Game 6. they asked Mark, he's like, "What was your game plan?" He's like, "Well, our game plan was not to play half court offense with them. We were trying to run because we are young." He said we can outrun them. He didn't say yeah. Oh, he said, to be honest, they can outrun y'all. The only person who can outrun everybody else is Steph Curry, because Steph Curry is. I think Steph Curry just works out on the court. He doesn't do any other workout but just run. Like y'all had J.R. Smith said Dellavedova almost died on guiding Steph Curry in the finals, and Darren Fox said that was true. Yeah. So, uh, what else? What not other
Talk about the Knicks. The Knicks won their series. The Sixers won their series.
This is yeah.
The Heat also advanced. They beat the Celtics, right? Or who
They
they beat?
beat
The
the
Bucks. The
Bucks.
Bucks. Got the Bucks up out
The
of there.
Suns won. They beat the Clippers.
The
The
Sixers
Nuggets
are
won.
1-0
Oh
over the
yeah,
Celtics right now.
yeah.
Right
So
now.
this yesterday, James Harden went back to Houston. James Harden scored 45 points. That he went inside that beard and took like some Houston, whatever he took. I don't know. I heard that he went to like Vegas during the weekend. I don't know if it's that true, but if he did, and he did like the Dennis Rodman type of thing, go for a vacation for like a few days and came back. If we gotta send him back today to Vegas and come back and give us 50, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Just give Joel a rest, because Joel's we need him rest for game 3, 4. If we're up 2-0, I feel like we need him from the other games on, because I feel like if we're up 2-0, we might lose one at home, then we might win the other two, or we might win one and lose one, then we close out. But yeah, uh, the Suns and the Nuggets. The Suns are down 2-0 right now to the Nuggets in the series. Somehow, well, I don't know. I don't know why, and I'm not gonna. I want to say it so bad. It's not the funny part. It's not even the two best players on the Suns are showing up. It's just the rest of the players are not showing up. That's how crazy this is. Devin Booker and KD, the last two games, they scored almost 30 points, both of them each. If you hit that stat line, you think that they're gonna win, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, you right.
But the problem is they can't do this by themselves. I'm sorry, they can't do that. Like they can't play, but you can only depend on two people. CP3 got injured yesterday. Aiden, you got paid, bro. You gotta show up, play defense. You can't let an unathletic center just score points on you. Like, y'all gotta do something. So I don't know. This series might be over, or it might go to 6. If it's not 6, 5. The Nuggets might go to the conference finals. If the Nuggets lose the next 2 games, this series is going 7. That's how I feel. If the Nuggets lose the next 2 games in Phoenix, the series is going 7 games. The Lakers play the Warriors tonight. Well, when y'all see this, they already played. Who else? The Heat are playing the Knicks, and the Heat are up 1-0. But I have breaking news: Game 2, as we speak, Jimmy Butler is not playing in Game 2. So Jimmy is not playing, so that means maybe the Knicks might win Game 2, maybe. So when y'all watch this, the Knicks might have won Game 2. They might have. We don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if y'all don't know this, I stopped Vinique for saying this because I didn't want to say it. I kind of stopped him, but now let's get into it, right? Mr. Doug Brooks, Delilah, Diddle, Diddle,
Fuck this nigga Devon.
Dylan, Dylan Brooks. The Grizzlies have informed Dylan Brooks he will not be brought back to the team under any circumstances. Uh, damn, homie. A few weeks you was the man, homie.
He was doing good for a little bit, cuz.
Ah, ah. You see, there's a difference if of you shit talking and just not backing it up. You gotta bake it up somehow. I understand this. Y'all try to copy and paste Pat Bev, but Pat Bev is respected. Pat Bev doesn't shit talk to a lot of people. He does, but it's out of respect. He doesn't just poke bears and because we all know if Pat Bev shit talks, he's gonna try his best to show. He's not gonna score 50 points. He's gonna score 20. He might score 5, but what he does is he's gonna play hard defense. That's one thing about Pat Bev. I didn't like Pat Bev until this year, and I became a Pat Bev fan because he does. One thing I noticed by Pat Bev, if y'all notice Pat Bev, every team he has gone to, right? They go to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Every team that he has gone to, whenever he's like started this whole journey thing, they've been in the playoffs or have a chance to be in the playoffs.
Pat like that.
Like last year he played with the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves made it to the playoffs. This year he started with the Lakers. Didn't start great. Him and Westbrook technically were like the same player, but Westbrook was coming off the bench. So it was like if you take Pat Bev out, you're putting another Pat Bev in. But I'm not saying Westbrook is better. Westbrook is better than Pat Bev in some extents, but Pat Bev impact is different, and Westbrook is not a good defender than Pat Bev. I'll be honest.
He can be a great defender, but he's not. Yeah, he's not a better defender than Pat.
Yeah. So that it was like that. Then he got traded. Oh, he got released by the what? He got traded to a team. He got traded to Orlando. Orlando released him, or they bought him out, and he signed with the Bulls. The Bulls were like in the middle of the pack team, or like near trying to make to the play-in. They made it to the play-in, but they didn't make it to the playoffs. They lost to the. I think they lost to the Heat. Yeah, they lost to the Heat in the last playing game. But Pat Bev, what he brings is one. He's always brings energy. He's gonna bring intent. He's gonna coach you guys up to be more tough. And he has. I think also one thing. I think why it didn't work. He said is the one other thing that it didn't work in LA. It was like more of a dictatorship, and he specifically said it's not LeBron, it's not AD. It was more of the people up top, the coaches. They didn't. If it didn't come from LeBron or AD, they didn't listen. And it
So
kind
that's
of.
why LA doesn't work.
He said that's why it didn't work with him and the Lakers. That's why he said you feel the thing that made him pissed off and why he asked for a trade. He asked for a trade. It was not like the trade.
I'm surprised by that.
He's like I talked to LeBron and I told him he's like LeBron is like his big bro. He's like I talked to him. I was like yo, it's not gonna work because what is like. We are trying to do something, but it's more of like I understand that what they're doing, but more of the fact of they gotta know, whenever we give suggestions, we gotta feel like we heard. It's like like he even said, he's like, we gotta feel like, I feel like I think I need to feel like we heard. So he's like whenever in practice, whenever like they say they're getting like doing like defensive, like the part he was man, he's like it was not even about offense. It's like the offense. I know I'm not that good, but the defensive part I used to try to ask for suggestions. Like, okay, I understand if we do this, but I used to. It's like I used to come and I ask for like give them suggestions. Like if we do that, it's gonna expose some of our weaknesses. What if we do this and they didn't take that like into consideration? It's like that's why he like with the Bulls. It's like whenever when he came to the Bulls and gave them suggestions, they took it and they used it, or they use it in consideration of like, okay, if we do this, maybe it's gonna not, show our weakness. But he said it's not love there. His teammates love him. One thing about Pat Bev, you hate him when he's not on your team, but you love him when he's on your team. That's one thing about him. He's is unlike Dylan Brooks because whenever Pat Bev doesn't talk shit. Well, he does talk shit, but it's more of he doesn't go out of bounds. He doesn't talk shit to the point of talking shit outside the court. He talks shit on the court, but outside the court, he'll never say slicks like Dylan Brooks. Like Dylan Brooks just took the villain type of thing and started blaming the media. It's like, oh, the media made me a villain, so I ran with it. No, we didn't make you a villain. You just made yourself a villain. Why?
Yeah, Dylan Brooks is a special case.
It's a special
Or it's
case,
a
but
special case.
yeah. But yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now let's get into battle rap. As we speak, this week is the RBE event. I wanted to buy the pay-per-view, but I'm not.
I'm cool. I feel like everybody gonna say Mook one. I feel like everybody's gonna say the
Yeah.
obvious.
All
I
right.
don't
Wait.
really
I
care
saw
about the
somebody.
battles.
I don't know. I saw somebody, and I wanted to argue with him on TikTok, but I stopped myself from arguing with somebody on TikTok because he said his people he's gonna take any battle reps that you take over somebody, and he had like Mook over somebody. I was like, bro. I'm like, yeah, there are people. He said some other names. I was like, okay, you say you ain't gonna argue with somebody, but I feel like most of these people that you're naming, I'm I don't. He said he would take. He said something. Oh, he said he would take DNA over Surf. That's why I was like, okay, your list is stupid as hell. I was like, I love DNA, but I'm not taking DNA
That's
over Surf.
it's arguable. You can argue, but I don't think I personally don't like DNA over Susur. But I mean, I could see
No,
somebody argue that when they
how
battled, who won the battle?
did they have a battle?
Yes, and DNA won it.
You sure?
Surf actually admits that I lost that one. He admits that he lost that one, and he always admits that he lost the Lux one. But the
No,
rest
I
of
know
them,
that
he don't be
he
admitting.
admit to I didn't think Susef and DNA battle. I'm gonna lie. I
They
never
did.
knew that.
It was like his second URL battle. Or was it he battled Young Ill and then DNA and he said, bro, Young Ill is a debatable he feel like he won. Some people don't feel like he
Oh
beat Young
yeah,
Ill.
it was
But
back in the like
DNA he
when the
always says, yo, I
yeah, but
lost
I
that
feel
one.
like let's be honest. At the time, Susef was young, bro. Bro, Susef went to Yuri after 2 battles.
That was the beginning of both of their careers. So I mean
Yeah, but
everybody's hungry,
I feel like
nobody's getting
DNA.
paid.
DNA. I think DNA also had like it's more experience.
I mean DNA that has like 300 battles or some shit. I mean I don't see it being wrong. I just wouldn't pick DNA over
No, I'm not
Surf
saying
just
it's
because I
wrong.
feel
I
like
was saying,
DNA.
but he said he'll pick DNA. So he had like battle raps that you pick DNA. Oh, like so he was picking battle rappers. Like he would say, I'll pick him over this one. I'll pick him over the. I was like, yeah, but then he say he picked somebody over T-Rock. That's when I drew the line. He picked somebody I didn't even care. Like, yeah, I understand it's your preference, but bro, there's arguments where I can see it. I can tell you like where did he hit? I think he had like Ines. He picked Ines over somebody. I was like, okay, now you
Nah, if
bugging.
you picking Enes over anybody, you bugging.
I was like,
Not
I was like,
anybody, not to be disrespectful, because Enes is Philly. That's him making the band. That's still him. But stop it. In battle rap, you want to talk about Enes over who?
yeah, but yeah. Now, so it's this week. I'm not buying the pay per view. I'm gonna see whatever people say on the, you know, on Twitter. Then I might what, because if I buy the pay per view, the reason why I'm not buying the pay per view. Listen, guys, it's not that I don't support IBE. I support IBE, but there's no point of me buying the pay per view when I know it's gonna come on YouTube in a month. The good thing about IBE, they release better so super quick. Uh so yeah. So I'm not buying the pay per view. That's one. We what? So last week we recapped. What did we? Oh yeah, we recapped Jazz the Rebel versus Loso. Uh, and I said, I think I said this. What did I say? If I'm not wrong, I said something. Oh, I said Loso and Jazz the Rebel. I went for 3 rounds, right? Reason why?
Hmm.
Both the angles. I want to see what angles Jazz can bring, and I want to see what angle Loso can bring. And I feel like
And when
they're
they
right.
focus and got time, it would be way better than what you're seeing in
Yeah,
that little
even
minute.
though that the 5 minute, the 5 day prep time that they got, they were way better than more people can give them credit for, but it was something. I think I forgot I shared something with you. Oh yeah, it was yesterday. If it was yesterday, it was a Friday, Saturday. I showed you, right. So but so Jazz went first. Jazz was rapping. Jazz dissed Miss Hustle. That's the other topic. She had like a Miss Hustle diss in a round saying, "Oh, I'm replacing a person who took deposit and put it on a BBL." She had like slick lines. It was jazz. It was in jazz, but it was 5 days prep, and it was clean. No stumbles. No There was haymakers. There was she
She had
went
to
over
bring
the
that. It was
time limit.
Loso.
Huh?
It
And
was
then it was
Loso.
low.
She had to bring that.
Yeah. And it was also she went over the time limit. And we talked about it after the initial recap when we didn't watch the battle. And when
Hmm.
she went way over the time. I thought it was like a few bars over the time limit. She went way over the time limit. Like a minute or two, a minute or 30 second, 30. Because Losa just said let it go, because it was like time and she was still rapping and John just looked at Losa. Losa was like let it go. Let it. Losa was like just let it go. So Losa looked around. He's like time. They're like oh no not about time, because he looked around because I think at first he saying the time, right. He's like yo what about the time, but then he's like, after that he said just let it go. And I think because he kind of was gonna do the rebuttal, right, and flip a whole slogan, right.
Mm.
So just I think she had, I forgot other lines that she had, but she had like slick lines. She brought up. I don't think she did talk about Christianity that much. That's one thing about Jazz. I didn't think she brought up religion that much. Oh God, she brought up Jet. Oh, she brought up that the only time we gave Losa credit when she beat Vixen, and you beat a white girl. She called Vixen a white girl. Uh, yeah. Loso, I mentioned that he flipped Jazz's slogan That's one. Then he talked about jazz, you know, being considered called a whole, the QP stuff. Uh, what else did he have? He had this other line before. I'm trying to think because I only watched it once and I never went back to rewatch. Right. So yeah, like the QP stuff. He had the jazz, the give and go. He had like a jazz, like he's Stockton and Malone, the give and go, right? And Blow being a whole. Uh, what else did she hit? Oh, then the A-Ward jumping in. A-Ward jump. Well, A-Ward say like two lines, right? It's like because he had like the punch. He's like, oh, he had the before that it was like he went too aggressive. You know, like Loso people, like when Loso was coming at people, he had this the imaginary gun bars, and when he act like the generic battle rapper with gun bars, right? So he had like a gun bar, and he's like, I know what you're gonna say. He's like, Lord, everyone said, Lord, so how is this Christian? He's like, it's not. Because it's like, Lord, so how is you're gonna say, Lord, so how is that Christian? It's not. And then he started talking about I got the balcony, and that's where A-Ward jumped in. He's like, Lord, so how is that Christian? You hanging over the balcony. He's like, you hanging over the balcony. You rapping in the flesh, not the spirit. He's like, how's that Christian? He's like, in the Bible say you gotta uplift movement. I'ma let go and let God, bro. It was a setup. The setup because Loso was saying, he's gonna grab it while she's in a hotel, grab it by her feet and try to throw it off the balcony or something, right? And before he even finished the throwing her, that's where everyone jumped in and said a bar, right? The line. He's like, Lord, so how is that Christian? You hanging over the balcony. You rapping in the flesh, cuz. He's like, you rapping in the flesh. That's not the spirit. And Edward is walking off. And then Loso was like, no, how's that Christian? He's like, in the Bible they say you gotta uplift with him. I'ma let go and let God, bro. It was funny. So but I said from that one round, if I gotta pick a winner, I edge it to Loso, right? More memorable moments. The flipping of the Jazz's slogan, the rebuttal from the get go. So he had an advantage because he went second. But I want to see for 3. I want to
We
see
should
this
see that
book.
one for 3. That one would be way better in the 3 round.
Yeah.
I think Miss Hustle also the only reason we've seen this battle is because Miss Hustle called out again on Loso. She just keep calling out on Loso. I don't think she ever will battle Loso.
And I feel like at
I
this
don't know if
point,
it's a scheme. I
at
don't
this
know
point,
if
Miss Hassel,
is in
I
this.
don't
I don't
know.
know.
I don't know at this point, Miss Hassel. I don't know. Maybe at the first time you called out on Loso, you said you got in an accident and you're trying to do a revenge for Vixen. Then I see you and Vixen are no longer cool like that. So maybe that's why you keep calling out on Loso because there's no more revenge. There's no more like a storyline that you have with Loso, right? If I'm correct. Uh that's now before I get to the other better rap news, we got some sad news, man. So I think during the weekend, I don't know if you looked on like the notifications or any mentions, but Susef pled guilty of his 2 charges, right? So he's not taking his case to trial. He's going straight to sentencing. So he pled guilty, and listen, people. If y'all know like the plea deals, or it's because people are confused because they had the 30 years. That's the maximum if he went to trial. The 30 years was the maximum. So he pled guilty, and from what we are getting from his mom, I think it's less years. Like I think I want to say 5. If it's not 5, it's less than 5. It's like okay, I'll say from 10 down. If
Okay.
it's 10 years and down, between
Well,
that, because she
I don't think he would take any kind of guilty plea or anything like that without
a great deal.
his a pretty good deal. Knowing Surf, he gonna get a good deal.
Yeah,
So
so because the mom was like, I'm
hopefully it works
thinking, it's like,
out.
where am I gonna do this return home party? So she's think, from what we're getting, it's a very, so it's like,
It's a shorter sentence.
yeah, but he's still gonna be,
He
listen,
gonna be in there for a little bit, but he gonna
he's
come
gonna
back.
be in there for a little bit because his sentencing is not until September. So if you had any hopes for Surf to be somehow free by any big card, we ain't seen Surf in a while.
Yeah.
So better rap, y'all gotta live a little bit longer without Surf. Uh, yeah. So yeah,
That's good though. That's
then
still good though. That's still good. He will be on the way soon.
yes.
Soon for
So
sure.
that's good, but it's very difficult to like. People came out, said on tweet, him and did like a heartwarming, like he said a long tweet after the news broke, and you can see that him and wrote from the heart. He didn't write just to write because he literally, he's like, from the rivalries to becoming friends, for us to have the most view battle in URL. Like he wrote like literally, he's like, me and you literally grew up in this game together, decade plus. So seeing him go through that, he's like, it pains me. Uh, so yeah. And another thing. Uh, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, if y'all watching right now, y'all can go watch the outside card 2 day 2 battles are on the app. Y'all can go watch them, and
Nothing too
like
crazy from that. I don't remember anything too crazy happening.
there's
Other than the
the
saga and Blue Castro, everybody's hype about that.
oh yeah, but that was like the second Luke Castro was a 1 rounder.
Yeah.
Do I want that for 3? No, I don't. I'm cool for you to be a 1 rounder. And I like it the way it was shot. So, uh, yesterday I was like looking around and I was like, yo, there's some people who didn't reach their. There's some. I was thinking, I was like, yo, there's some better rappers who didn't kind of reach their potential when they first got here. Like from where we first saw them into where they are now, right? There's some people who didn't reach their potential. Like, it's so sad. Wait, I thought people say, am I wrong? Yo, I'm now confused now. Did they upload it or not? You know
Bags
what?
and Bodies got uploaded. I don't. You sent it to me. I don't remember
Oh no,
what.
I'll talk about that right now. I was trying to look for the outside cut, but it looks like I was wrong
I thought they did upload it.
because I don't see them on here. That's why I'm saying, am I wrong? They didn't release them.
Probably didn't, or maybe just a couple battles, not the whole thing.
They were
So it was
supposed to
probably
upload
what,
them.
like 16 battles or some shit, something crazy.
They were supposed to upload them yesterday. If I'm wrong, if I'm mistaken, it was supposed to be made right. Wait, no, is it Chef Trez? Is it Chef Trez who posted it? Yeah, it was supposed to be yesterday, bro. It didn't, like, for real, like, URL, what happened? Because URL
He
did,
seen them Jones and now they not there.
bro.
He like, yo, bro.
Like, what happened? Like, what?
I don't know. Maybe they took them shits down. Who knows?
Like, for real. Like, mine, they too cut. Low, they were supposed to release New Jersey Truck versus Chef Trash. They were supposed to, True 4 versus Kid Chaos. True 4 versus T-Top. JC versus Clyde. Swan versus Stumbles. Jerry West versus Foods. Mike P versus Kid Chaos. And who was this? Prep versus, I don't know who's it. Ease. And none of the battles are there. That's that's URL for you. That tells you something about URL. Hold on, because URL just sometimes they do that. Like, it's never gonna show up on your freaking thing. Chef Trez posted it, but it's not there. This is stupid as hell. This is
I
stupid.
don't know, bro.
No,
I
I
don't know what
went
to
on
tell you.
their
I don't even
website.
got the app, so I can't tell you nothing.
No, I literally went to their website, and there's Prep versus Ease, right? Right. Then, and people are saying Prep beat Ease. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. People actually Prep beating Ease, and that's it. The other betters are no longer on the app. That's stupid as hell. That's so stupid as hell. That's stupid, but okay. How? Where's the battles? Yo, they're saying there's 4 battles out. I don't see no battles here. I see the announcements. I see the announcements, but I don't see no battles.
You know I couldn't stay away for too.
Like,
I
for
don't
real,
know.
like,
Maybe they didn't want to release it. I don't know. I don't
well,
know what to say, bro.
yep,
You know I couldn't stay away for too long.
yep. So, yep. Uh, I'm confused now
Oh,
too.
no battles.
No battles. So I'm sorry. I was gonna give you false information because you already gave us false information. So there's not battles. They were supposed to drop them on May 1st. They did, and they took them down. I don't know why. You already just do stuff, weird stuff every time. It's URL. We expect that. So yeah, if y'all gonna, I had that the other battle that was supposed to be there drop was Terry Rock versus Ryder. I didn't see that too. That, uh, I was looking to make sure I have other news before we get deeper into to the like bags and bodies. So where else gonna go? Better rap trap, better rap trap. That's my my plug. Better rap trap is my plug. He plug. Oh, wait. I'm confused. Wait. We need to see this. Easy. I want to make sure what Easy has an announcement. That's another thing called the Trenches announcement number 1.
The trenches.
Yes. I don't know when it was. It's called Gotta City Trenches. Then it is an announcement. I don't know if it's a league because I didn't see nothing. I saw it earlier today, but I didn't see anything after that. Right. I didn't see anything after that. So, mm, all right, all right, all right. So the announcement is coming in a few hours. So I'm gonna set a reminder, and I'm gonna leave it in the comments when the announcement come. Look in the comments. I'll tell you out what's the announcement. So when y'all watch this episode, y'all gonna see the announcement. It's gonna pin. I'm gonna pin it in the comments, or it's probably gonna be part of the description. So, Gotta City present the trenches. So I think that's his league. So we probably getting a Gotta City's league. If it's on in Philly, I'm definitely going. I want to go.
No go. Do you think
Hmm?
it's gonna be a remake of March Madness? I mean, not Mad.
Midnight Madness.
Yeah, Midnight Madness.
Yeah, but Midnight Madness, it was not somebody picking the battlers. It was the battlers saying, "Oh, I want to battle." I don't think that, because if it was like that, we would have had traction. It was not. This was a surprise. This was like out the blue. I don't know if it's like a up and coming league for like people in Philly, or people are not getting the notoriety. And I didn't think Easy had that much.
Who is under the What's the company under? Is it URL? Is it Chrome?
It's just Gotta City. It's easy. It's on his
Doesn't
Easy's
say.
page, but Easy is also managed by I think it's under Chrome, because Easy's manager is Remy Ma, so he's probably using Chrome connections with Chrome.
Because
I
if it
don't
was
know.
URL, then probably they could create um a
The
little
Crucible.
league for them. But I don't know if Chrome can do it. And
Me
that's
too.
supposed to be a female league primarily, so
Yeah, but
I don't
she
know.
did say in the right now she's using the men to create attention to a league. So that's why Easy kinda is a Chrome. She said she learned a lot from the first event. So like how she used, like, if you notice that Easy and Heyman were the only men men battle on the anniversary card, and everyone other except for like A Ward, but the other battles were females, and that's how she wants to do it. So she's gonna sell tickets with the main card gonna be a big name, then the females come down under there until people like use that. She's using that as a way to build a fan base. Then her goal is at the end is only she doesn't need like the male to help.
Okay.
So because she said she learned like after the first event. Hey, she learned a lot. Her first event was was good, but there was a lot of things wrong about it. She learned that you can't change between battles. You can't have an hour breaks between battles. So yeah, she learned a lot. She learned. She's still learning. But yeah, she's learning.
He's learning for sure, for sure. I
So
wonder what it is. I think
me
it
too.
might be his own thing. It might be his own thing.
Does he have that?
I
But I
would
don't
think
think.
he would need league help, but
Yeah,
it
that's
might
what I'm
be his
saying. I'm
genuine
saying. I'm
illusion.
saying he can. He can. I don't think he's been in that big yet, to where he can start his own thing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he got enough money for it.
Yeah, because I was like,
But who
okay,
knows?
yeah, man. Maybe it's the money from his movies too. He's been acting. So
He wouldn't. I mean, he's just supporting role. I don't think
yeah,
many people
you
get
see,
paid
now
that much
now
on that
I
show.
don't know, because everyone who has started the league so far, they've been in the game for a while, and we knew like okay, they got a little bit bread in them. This one is iffy. I don't know yet. We'll see. Now, Bags and Bodies released their 2-on-2 in-house battles. It was a 2-on-2 He-Man and Shug versus the house battles on their YouTube. And it kind of gave me an insight on why they were not uploading on their YouTube at first. Because remember when we said, oh, we didn't know why they didn't upload on their YouTube? Right?
Yep.
I watched like there are videos there from when they first started going in the house, but I think people didn't. You know how people in battle rap sometimes don't give a damn
Mm-hmm.
because they only have 700 subscribers, and I was like, bro, Bags and Bodies supposed to have more than 700 subscribers, and I see that maybe that's why. I was like, maybe that's why they were using avocados page to get traction because I saw like they were sending like the link on the bottom. But I watched the battles. Yes. If I did I say last episode? I don't know. But if I didn't say last episode, Bags and Bodies, Costa Rain replied to my tweet, to my DM I sent them while we were here on the podcast live. I remember I sent it live like a few episodes ago, a DM. The reply and they're saying they're revamping the whole season 1. It's a revamp they're doing with director cuts, so I guess they gotta do it how they were supposed to do it from the get go.
But how, like, all right, so currently they're telling you that everything is going as planned. Is what you're saying.
They didn't say going as planned. They said they're revamping. When I asked, are we gonna get the rest of the episodes, not only the battles, they said they're revamping every episode. So they are going with director cuts. So whenever they say cut, they're gonna use that.
Okay.
Because I remember, like after episode 1, it was after episode 1 and 2, it was changed on to the point of that releasing everything with no editing. So they would, because episode 1 and 2 they were gonna show you like snippets of every battle and release the battles that you saw in every episode every week, right, throughout the week.
Mm-hmm.
Then after 2 episodes that didn't happen. He-Man tweeted out, it was like, oh, from now on until this the season, I'm just gonna release the episode with no editing. You're gonna see all the battles in one episode. So the episode was now longer, like an hour, a few hours longer, like an hour something longer. So that's how it was. So now I think they're doing it. I don't know what the revamping mean, but I'm not sure exactly how they're revamping. But we all know season 1 was filmed and done. It's just we didn't say it yet. It was done. They're going to season 2 right now. They're filming Bags and Baddies, the female reality show. I don't know if it's battle rap. It doesn't look like it is. I think it's like a cooking. They're going to clubs. It's all females. He-Man has nothing to do with this. That's crazy part of it. He-Man is not involved in this. This
Isn't
is
baddies already a thing? Isn't that a thing?
Bags and Baddies, yes. It's like a film. They started filming like while he was still on tour. They casted and filmed. They started filming like early April. In some timeline right now, they're gonna film season 2 That's why Snake I say he's not taking battles during the summer. He's sitting for a while during the summer. He's going. I think he's and he shot at Costa Rica. So they are filming, but I think they're editing season one so that whenever season two, whenever they decide to release season two, they're
That it
gonna
will be
release it.
complete and not chunked in pieces. Like
They're gonna.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I wasn't watching it, and as somebody that wasn't watching it, I would be upset that y'all just cut half the fucking season off,
I don't
and then
think they
y'all
cut
talking
it
about y'all revamping it.
when
Like it's I don't know.
I asked directly if we're gonna see the rest of the season, and their reply is like yes, you're gonna see the rest of the season, but they started for that they started and they're revamping the whole season. So they didn't give me a timeline when that we can expect it, but from what I'm hearing from the people who are connected with Costa Rica, maybe summer, beginning of summer,
Okay,
to gain traction for season two when they're filming season two.
okay, that I hope the second season goes a lot better because that
Yeah,
shit
I
is
think
crazy.
the second season Human did promise. He's like it's a way different setup. It's a way different setup. It's a way different how they're doing it. So he said he likes this setup that he's doing with season two way better than he did with season one. And let's be honest, we expect that from season one sometimes. This the new
No,
ad.
it's cool. It's cool to take your fails up front. You got to learn at some point, and you usually learn from failing. But I just feel like that's crazy to just cut y'all shit off and then nobody knows nothing and then all of a sudden you hear revamp. Nigga, it's been like 4 months.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck where the fuck is my shit at? Like at least when Joe Budden cancels a pod, you will hear on the pod day, if not before the pod day, hey, we're not
No.
podding today. Like there is
Yeah,
no
I
pod
will
on
lie.
Wednesday or whatever.
I think
But
more fact. I think also because after when it happened, it was like during the Super Bowl. So more, I think they forgot to say it because Super Bowl people expected them not to release an episode. Then they released. They didn't release. They didn't stop it. They started releasing the back like the audition tapes. So they started releasing the audition tapes, then the battles. Then if people like me who kind of target, I started noticing that. Like, wait, why are they releasing the audition tapes when we already seen who's in the house? So we don't care about anyone else who didn't make it to the house, to be honest. So we just care about the people in the house. But the 2-on-2 was fire. Then Bang News messed up with Peanut. And that gives me insight because now I'm mad that they released that battle too. They released those type of stuff. I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. I'm also mad that they did that. Because that means Bad News didn't make it to the finals. Because the people who only were in the 2-on-2 were the people who already were kicked out from the house. So it was Bad News, Peanut, it was PG, I don't know who else, Yogi, then it was Snake Eyes, and I want to say, and B-Mac, yeah, Snake Eyes and B-Mac. And you could see, like, people were not, I don't know if Ben News chose, I don't know. Because at first when He-Man said, oh, some people are preparing to write, I don't want y'all to do it. Ben News said something. I heard Ben News' voice. Right? And I was like, oh, he showed like the process when they picked the names, the partners and stuff. and who they're battling. And it was funny. And the preparation, and you hear KD even showed the people preparing for the battles, and KD's like, yo, they're lucky. He's like, that's crazy that everyone was given a partner who doesn't remember shit. He's like, they gave Ben News somebody who doesn't remember shit. He's like, B-Mac. He's like, I love B-Mac. He's my brother. He short prep is not his thing. So they gave him Snake Eyes. So him and Snake Eyes were a team. They had like other names. So that crazy part, him and Suge were a team. And they went first. They set up the tone. Then it was another battle after that. Then after the winners of the two battles, the battle him and Suge in a 3-way battle, in a triple threat battle, but him and Suge were not. They were just doing that just for fun. But technically, the other two teams were betting each other for who wins. Snake Eyes and his partner won. In my opinion, they were more cleaner. And then more like slick, I want to say more reaction. Like they were more cleaner and more polished. That's how I can say it. Of like they didn't have like filler bars or dry spots. And yeah. But it was a good insight. So it looks like Ben News didn't make it to the finals. Kelly Smooth was still up there. Didn't rap. KD, J2. So my prediction was saying maybe it was J2 and Kelly Smooth in the final. Might be right. I thought they were gonna. Pasteva didn't rap.
Smooth and J2 in the final.
Oh, there was Fendi. Fendi rapped too. So wait, that's way so. Hard Truly didn't rap. This is way before that. Wait, now I'm confused as hell. Because I thought Hard Truly just lost in the 1-on-1s. I'm confused. I don't want to confuse myself, so I'll stop thinking about this until I see the episodes whenever they release them. Yeah. I don't know if you have any. What I don't know what else you.
Wow.
Wait, let me see. Did they release any other battles? Boopin. Let's look at Boopin. Shrug Life. That's funny as hell.
I don't think there's anything else going on in battle rap other than the awards, which I don't know who champion of the year is who.
This year was Ram Nitty.
Okay, all right. So Nitty's champion of the year, but the real story, which I don't know, y'all could probably debate whether he was champion of the year or not. I don't know. It fell off after.
Yes.
What?
Embiid is the MVP.
Yes, he is. I seen that right before the pod. Yes, he is. Philly's own, baby.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. Y'all messed up now. Y'all let that man get MVP. Oh yeah, he's coming for that championship now. He's coming for that chip now. Y'all let him get MVP. Yeah. Even though I still made that they named the Michael Jordan Award. That's stupid as hell.
It should be. He's the most valuable player in like basketball, period.
Michael Jordan?
He's not. We can debate LeBron being the GOAT. And we can debate Kobe being the GOAT. But
the most valuable player in the NBA
since 84 or 83, whenever he came in. I think it was
I
83.
won't give it to LeBron. I want to
It,
give it to. I won't give it
it's
to Mike.
Jordan, and
I if
LeBron is still playing. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
I'm not saying
So he
I
retired.
didn't. Okay, this how. So this what I'm going by, right? The MVP, right? They say the most valuable player, right? So how many Michael Jordan's MVP, right?
He got two, I think, or three.
Yeah, he's a six-time MVP, right? All right, here. He's a six-time champion. Wait, where's the accolades? Man, they gotta give us his accolades. He's a five-time MVP, six-time finals. You see, that's more like it. Nicknamed the NBA Finals the Michael Jordan Award. Right? He has six. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He has five. More. Let's now.
We can debate LeBron versus Jordan all day, but LeBron is still playing. And I don't think
Yeah.
it's fair to anybody else in the NBA to just name that shit LeBron, the LeBron Award, even
I
though
don't say. I'm not
it is
saying you
LeBron.
can put LeBron as the like the him, but name it
And
other.
Jordan, to name one other player that's more popular than Jordan. Movies, everything. You can only name what, LeBron or Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe
Name.
passed, rest in peace to Kobe, and then
So put it
LeBron is still
in
playing.
make it
We
the
not
Kobe
about to
Bryant
name that
trophy.
shit with him.
Make it the Kobe Bryant trophy.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Nah, if we want to be honest.
My list goes LeBron, Jordan, and then Kobe. So
All right. Okay,
I
I
wouldn't.
see. I see. Maybe that's what. Maybe the Hakeem Olajuwon trophy. He has six. He
That's
has
also
six.
disrespectful
He
to
has
Jordan.
six.
You couldn't name anybody that is in the '90s better than Jordan, and you can't name anybody that's impacted the game more than Jordan,
Wait. So Kobe, how many did
than
Kobe
LeBron.
win?
And like I said, he's still playing. So no, I don't.
Kobe had,
Kobe only got like two.
damn. So I can't even name him that.
Yeah,
So
he got hold. He got hold. Steve Nash got two. Shaq only got like one or two,
that's
and
stupid as
Tim
hell.
Tim Duncan got like three. There's only certain people that got
No,
three.
he got one.
Kobe.
Mike, Kobe has one.
Yeah. See. Trying to
So
tell
we
you.
naming
But
that.
he was in the league with a lot of killers. Like he had to deal with Tracy McGrady
Yeah,
and
but
Brandon
we
Roy
got we.
and all these other guys.
I have an idea. We name it the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Trophy.
I wouldn't be mad with Kareem. I wouldn't be mad with Will. I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
but
mad.
Wood has less than Michael Jordan, so I'm just going with somebody who has more than
He
Michael.
dropped 100 and fucked
And nah,
100,000 hoes.
Wood, we don't give Wood an award. He has 100. We don't give him an award. But the MVP, the Michael, since your name, who the Bill Russell was it the NBA Finals was Bill Russell. That should change to Michael Jordan. So give it to Michael Jordan and make it the Bill Russell. Bill Russell, I don't know what y'all gonna give Bill Russell. Make it the
Bill
trophy.
Russell's another person that should get it. But I
Yeah,
think Bill Russell got
the NBA Finals.
the NBA finals because he made the most finals.
All right.
Yeah, and then it couldn't go to
NBA. All
Jordan
right.
because I don't think he got the most Jones.
NBA awards. New names. All right. All right. So the MVP is called the Michael Jordan Trophy. That's stupid as hell. Just name it the Kareem. Jerry West's trophy is the Clutch Player of the Year. I don't know.
I don't know. We can't check
Kobe.
if it's clutch or not.
Kobe.
That should have went to Kobe. Now I get at the Kobe. Or if you
This
want to
is where
change Jordan
I
out, you
shake
can
the
get at
bill.
Jordan.
No, Hakeem Olajuwon the defensive player of the year. Hakeem was. When I think of Hakeem, I don't think defense. I don't think defense.
I think defense. He's the only
Hakeem,
person
I
I
think of
know
this.
that can. He the only person I know that can stop Shaq.
Hold on.
He's the only person.
Hold on. NBA
Shaq
most
had
defensive.
weight problems and free throw
Most.
problems. But before the
Okay.
free throw problems at Hackashack, it was Hakeem. Hakeem is the only nigga to stop him.
Defensive player of the year. Most defensive player.
He's him. I actually like that. I like that. It can be Hakeem.
No. Okay. So who has the most? So there's a tie. Dikembe and Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace, yeah, it could have been Ben Wallace too. Could
So
have been
yeah.
Ben Wallace.
So it's Dikembe and Ben Wallace. They can win. They can go for the most. Hakeem has two now. So yeah, we switching that. We gotta switch that to the Dikembe Trophy, right? So we switching that to the Dikembe Trophy or Ben Wallace, right? That's one. The Wilt, they gave Wilt the Rookie of the Year. Understandably, he
That don't
came in
really
the
make.
rookie.
I don't think that makes sense.
He had like. Then Six Man of the Year. They gave it to Scott John Venice. No, see, this is where I call bullshit. Most six.
Well, who was the most impactful rookie? I don't even know.
Most impactful rookie this year. Who won
I
Rookie
mean,
of the Year?
just in like
I think Wilt because he
forever.
did. He averaged like 50 in his rookie year.
Other than probably, well, yeah, Will or Magic.
Yeah, most Six Man
I would say
of the year in NBA. Yeah. So y'all can give this the award here. I'll give y'all the so here. Let me tell you who y'all can give this to. Right, I can tell you who y'all can give this to. Who has the most? So y'all can name these two people, and this is the only two people, and this the people I was thinking too. Jamal Crawford or Lou Will. They have three.
or rookie. Yeah.
No, for Six Man of the Year. Those are the two names. Yeah. If y'all they gotta share it, I'm cool with it. That's it. Then, right? So we are giving them new names, right? So the George McCann most I don't even know who that player is. He was not my time, so I can't even tell y'all the most improved player. You see, so we switching this. So we gotta switch some names here. So we have switched, right? So we say Hakim is the most MVP, right? So for the MVP trophy, we switch it to Hakim. For the clutch, it's between Kobe and Michael Jordan. One of the two.
I agree with that.
Right? So Jerry West is no longer there. For defensive player, right, we said we got Ben Wallace or Dikembe Mutombo. One of the two. Because they have the most. And we knew them for defense. We knew Hakim for defense, but mainly his offense was more, I feel like his offense was way better. Wilt, I say Wilt. You said Wilt or Magic for Rookie of the Year. We kind of agree with them. For Sixth Man of the Year, we disagree. We said Lou Will or Jamal Crawford. One of the two.
I would say Jamal.
Yeah, Jamal. Because Will kind of
Jamal is him, yeah.
And what did was him too when he played.
Yeah, but Lou Will was only playing on the bench because it was the niggas wasn't better than him. Jamal literally,
No,
I
I
would
think
never put him in a starting lineup because it's just I don't know. It's just in his nature to be a six man. I don't know.
no, because Lou did also come when he was on the Clippers. He chose to come off the bench. No one was better than him on the Clippers. When he played on the Clippers, some years after, like before they got Kawhi, he chose to come off the bench. He literally was the best player on the Clippers coming off the bench.
Yep, and that's his thing.
Yeah, like
He not a starter. I don't think he's a starting player. I think he literally is just a bench player and a street ball
him
player.
and Jamal Crawford, they were like bench players. They still gave you 22. They gave you 20 or sometimes gave you 40 coming off the bench. But I feel like me personally, I would have give it to Lou because he was more impact. But also yeah, Jamal, because Lou sometimes did start games and he was still good when he started too. So yeah, look, yeah. Then the most improved, I don't know, George McKay. I don't know if he was the most improved. Let's see who won the most improved. Most improved. Most improved player of the year. Of the year. But I don't think there's a multiple winner for most improved because how you every year you so that award should be erased. We just should have kept it as most improved. Because if there's somebody who won it more than once, that person is stupid as hell.
That is true. That don't mean they're stupid. I mean,
They're
they went
just
through a lot.
improving
Maybe
every
they went
single
from a bench player to a six man to a all
that
star.
no no you can't have you we can give you most improved every single year. I was right. That award just should that we should have just kept it like the most improved. Just
It
kept
is
it
people
as
who won it multiple times, by the way.
hmm?
It's people who won it multiple times.
No, there's not. I looked it up. No, there's nobody has won it multiple times.
You sure?
I'm sure nobody. Literally, nobody has won it multiple times. Like literally nobody. Every year is a different person. There's nobody who won it multiple times.
Damn.
Every year is a different person. Ooh, that's crazy. Joe, Paul George won it. Jimmy Butler, C.J. McCollum, Giannis won it. Oladipo won it. Siakam, Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Ja Morant. That's crazy. Some legends have won this award before. Tracy McGrady, Gilbert Arenas. That's crazy. Some, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, nobody has won it multiple times. And I don't even know why they gave that name. Y'all could have gave it to the first person who ever won it, Evan Allen, Robinson. He's the first ever to win most improved. Y'all should have named it after him. He won the most. Or Tracy McGrady, he's the only most improved player who's in the Hall of Fame. But by the end of the year, he's gonna be more than him. Giannis is gonna be in there, uh, in the Hall of Fame. So yeah. So I would say yeah, but yeah, that was a stupid name. So my man Joel won the MVP, man. It's about time. You should have won. You should have won last year, but he won this year. But it's cool. So yeah, if y'all done with this, if y'all like this episode, y'all know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Uh, we gave you a recap to most of the stuff that happened in 2 weeks in one episode. Y'all saw my live reaction to finding out Joel just won MVP. That's crazy. He joins Allen Iverson, is it Moses Malone? Yes, Moses Malone, Wilt, and Dr. J as the only Sixers to win MVP. Yo, bro, this is ridiculous. I don't know
It's
if
tough.
you they look at ESPN showed a on Joel and Jokic, and it looks like Jokic is throwing the trophy back to Joel like a pass. Like, yeah, you know, yeah, that's ridiculous. But yeah, so that's crazy though. My man won MVP. So nah. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
It's just